It's a case seemingly straight from the Cold War or a spy novel. This woman, Lyra Skov-Rabova, claims to be an independent activist from South Ossetia. A survivor of this summer's conflict between Russia and Georgia, she says she's fighting for her region's independence.
Совершила военное преступление на моей родине.
What changed was that Georgia committed on 7th of August, 7th, 8th, and 9th of August, Georgia committed war crimes in my country.
The brief but bitter and intense battles left hundreds of civilians dead and left South Ossetia's capital decimated.
Руины.
Ruins.
Руины. Города не было.
The town stopped existing.
Но миростроительство, оно во мне осталось.
It changed my views, it changed my opinion, but the peace building remained. My intention for peace building remained.
But an investigation by the Associated Press shows she may not be as independent as she claims, but rather an informant for Russian spy services. Now, Skov-Rabova is spending time in Washington describing what happened during the fighting and pushing to get independence for her homeland. In fact, the group USAID is partially funding an academic event that she is participating in, and she has met with officials at the State Department and on Capitol Hill. She has written columns for the Los Angeles Times and the Christian Science Monitor, pushing her agenda, and has been interviewed by the New York Times and the Washington Times. She has set up English-language websites on the topic and claims all of the work is to help fellow South Ossetians.
Нет, конечно, какая может быть зависимость?
Of course, they were independent.
But Georgian officials have given the AP these audio recordings, in which she can be heard offering a KGB agent information.
Алло.
Алло, Вася.
Алло.
Добрый вечер.
Добрый.
When confronted with the tape, she confirms that's her voice, but denies Georgia's claims that she's a member of the KGB.
Ну, с таким же успехом они могут сказать, что я балерина Большого театра.
With the same success, they may say that I'm a ballet dancer.
Yet when we tried to get her to answer questions about the transcripts of those phone calls, her handler stepped in and ended the interview.
Okay, well, I'm not trying to play gotcha. It's
well,
just that
you clearly are trying to play gotcha,
Well,
and you just played gotcha.
Здесь перед телевизором.
We'll sit down and look at
Нет,
this,
но
and
мне
then
это
we'll
очень
talk to them.
интересно. Можно я прочитаю?
This is interesting to me. May I have a look at
Нет,
it?
можно?
What happens next is unclear. Skov-Rabova still has more events scheduled. Skov-Rabova still has more events on the calendar in the U.S. However, a meeting with the State Department has been canceled. They say her situation set off alarm bells. Lee Powell, The Associated Press.